ready to move on now with the first round of the 80 to 90 centimetre hack class, and this is run as just one round against the clock, so an A2, 98 seconds is the time allowed, and we have 14 combinations starting in this class. So the first of those riders on course this morning is Shelby Carey. She rides Red Stag, an 11-year-old off-the-track thoroughbred gelding by Gold Center out of Memphis Blues. And Shelby is riding for the Sacred Heart Hamilton team. Well, Shelby Carey and Red Stag just going past fence number 11, so whether intentionally or not, I'm not sure, but she does incur 4 faults there for that little drive-by. It's considered a disobedience. So a 4-fault round for Shelby Carey and Red Stag, her time 90.52 seconds. So she's inside the 98-second time allowed, so no time penalties there. Our next rider is Ella Jaffez. Ella is a St. Peter's student. She rides for the St. Peter's Griffins. And she rides Toscana, a 10-year-old thoroughbred gelding by Fully Fledged out of Bas Normandal, owned by Holly Jaffez. Ella's a regular here at the St. Peter's Equestrian Academy. Been here for the past couple of years, but this is a new ride for her this season. And when she's not busy with the horses, Ella enjoys performing arts. Well, nicely done. Ella will be pleased with that round. All clear, a time over 73.22 seconds, 73.22. And that's all clear for new combination, Ella Jaffez and Toscana. You wouldn't know they were a new combination looking at them. Rebecca Foley receives her bell, number 3 in the draw, and she rides Integrity's Zintello, an 11-year-old thoroughbred gelding by Any Suggestion out of Queen Vic by King Best. And Rebecca rides for the St. Peter's Centaurs. Rebecca's a year 13 student here at St. Peter's and has been a member of the Equestrian Academy for a number of years. Well, nicely done there. Very steady round from Rebecca Foley and Integrity's Zintello. Her time at 67.52 seconds, 67.52, and clear. So that pops her into the lead, just ahead of Ella Jaffers and Toscana. Ella was clear, but had a slightly slower time of 73.22. So about a 5-second difference between the two. We go now to Daniel Garland. And Daniel rides Incognito for the combined team of Cambridge Middle School White Team, Morrinsville Intermediate, Hamilton Boys High School and Cambridge High School. Fifteen-year-old Daniel goes to school at Hamilton Boys High. Lives in Te Arawamoa on a dairy and beef farm on the slopes of Mount Pirongia. Well, just the one down at the double. Had a bit of a look and then a last-minute decision to hop over that one. So 4 faults for Daniel Garland and Incognito. Their time 71.28 seconds, 71.28, and 4 faults, which at this stage slots them unofficially into 3rd place. On the journey now is Jade Maloney, number 5 in the draw, and Jade rides Stella for the Whakatane Gold team. Well, those times getting closer and closer. 68.72 seconds for Jade Maloney and Stella. And a nice clear round there as well. So that slots them into 2nd place, just behind Rebecca Foley and Integrity's Zintello. Rebecca's time 67.52. Sarah Crowther on course now with Cabo Golly riding for Hillcrest High School. Well, a lot of determination showing through there, and well ridden. Sarah Crowther and Cabo Golly. Not quite liking the look of the coloured wavy planks at fence number 9, but she did well to get her over that. So finishes on a clear round and a time of 73.68 seconds. Sarah Crowther and Cabo Golly. So that's clear round number 4 in this competition, and that slots them unofficially into 4th place. Our top 6 will return for an individual prize presentation, and we'll confirm those top 6 placings at the end of the class. On her way now is Charlotte Krofsky, and she rides Dances with Wolves. 6-year-old warm blood cross gelding by GT Jake out of Capricciosa. Charlotte rides for the St. Peter's Dragons. Nicely done. That's all clear for Charlotte Krofsky and Dances with Wolves. Her time at 76.46 seconds, 76.46. And all clear. So that pops Charlotte unofficially into 5th place. And we go to Kendra Rogers now. Lovely to see Kendra back here at the St. Peter's Equestrian Academy. Regular at the North Island Interschools Show Jumping Series, and she rides One Cool Dude, a 21-year-old thoroughbred gelding by Kashani out of Fille de Fashion by Kings Island. 16-year-old Kendra is a student at Cambridge High School and says she loves everything horsey and has had success in a lot of disciplines, not just show jumping. This is the first time Kendra's competing on hacks, and she says One Cool Dude really is a cool dude and is lots of fun to ride. When she's not busy with the horses, Kendra's also active with Kids Kart and successfully competes a few racing ponies. Well, that was all clear for Kendra and One Cool Dude, and certainly one cool combination. She stops the clock at 64.63 seconds, so that pops them unofficially into the lead. Their time just quicker than Rebecca Foley's time of 67.52. So we now have 6 clear rounds in our top 6 placings. So if you want to be on the leaderboard, you need to be clear and quicker than our 6th place getter at 76.46. That's the bell now for number 10 in the draw, as we welcome on course Amelia Southworth with Lady Marmalade. And Amelia rides for the St. Paul's Bumblebees. 68.53 seconds, and that was clear as well for Amelia Southworth and Lady Marmalade. These clear rounds coming thick and fast. Great to see this course designed by Philippa Howells. Really nice, flowing, encouraging course, which the riders are riding really well. So that time of 68.53 slots Amelia unofficially into third. And sadly, we bid farewell to Charlotte Krofsky from our leaderboard. Just gets bumped down to 7th place. This is Helena Jones on course now with the Cruisy Dude. Helena is a student at Katikati College, and she rides for the combined team of Matamata Intermediate, Matamata College and Katikati College. She's competed over the last year both in Pony Club and at ESNZ events in show jumping as well as show hunter. And the Cruisy Dude is a 9-year-old Appaloosa gelding. A well-ridden round there from Helena. Her time 61.97 seconds and all clear, so that pops her into the lead. Very quick time indeed, 61.97 and clear. Emily Broughton and, I beg your pardon, Arlo Davies next on course with Mystics Eva Luna. Mystics Eva Luna is an 8-year-old thoroughbred mare by the Australian stallion Shocking out of Evanescence. Arlo finishes her round with a total of 8 jump faults, 1 rail down and 1 disobedience. So 8 faults, time of 95.71 seconds. So still just within that 98-second time allowed, but 8 jump faults. So our final 3 combinations to go in the first round of the hack 80 to 90 centimetre class. And this is Emily Broughton on course now. She rides the 17-year-old Spanish cross gelding El Novio by El Muchacho out of Gypsy. And Emily rides for Hillcrest High School. Another lovely clear there. Emily Broughton and Alnovio all clear in a time of 65.39 seconds. 65.39 and clear. So pops them unofficially into the third spot now with 2 to go, and Jasmine Rhea on course with Rocky for the Hamilton Girls High School black team. Just the one down for Jasmine Rhea and Rocky, so it's a 4-fault round, time of 65.18 seconds. Final combination on course now, Charlotte Bodie and the Firestarter for the combined team of the St. Peter's Minotaurs and St. Paul's Gold team. Well, that was clear for Charlotte Bodie, time of 61.96 seconds, 61.96 and all clear. So that concludes the first round of the 80 to 90 centimetre hack class. We'll just get the official confirmation of those placings from our judges and have the riders come back in for the prize presentation. Well, our judge has confirmed those placings for round one of the hack 80 to 90 centimetre class. So in first place, Charlotte Bodie and the Firestarter. Second place, Helena Jones and the Cruisy Dude. In third place, Kendra Rogers, One Cool Dude. In fourth place, Emily Broughton, El Novio. In fifth place, Rebecca Foley, Integrity Zintello. And in sixth place, Amelia Southwark and Lady Marmalade. So riders, if you'd like to make your way into the arena for prize presentation. Yep. Yeah, this is your biggest class dive. It's 18. Brace yourself. 18. Oh, no, I can cope. This is such a better day than yesterday. Yeah. It's less frenetic with horses than ponies, or hacks than ponies. Yes, just a reminder, riders, we do need you to wear your face masks for the prize presentation, please, just so that we're following and within the COVID protection framework. And once again, we have our wonderful facilities manager, Leanne Smith, here to do the honours. So in first place, all clear in a time of 61.96 seconds, Charlotte Bodie and the Firestarter, riding for the combined team of the St. Peter's Minotaurs and St. Paul's Gold. Second place going to Helena Jones and the Cruisy Dude, clear in 61.97 seconds. And Helena was riding for the combined team of Matamata Intermediate, Matamata College and Katikati College. Kendra Rogers in third place. Kendra riding for Cambridge High School's Navy team. As I said earlier, great to have Kendra back here at St. Peter's. And she rides One Cool Dude. She was clear in 64.63 seconds. In fourth place, Emily Broughton and El Novio. They were clear in 65.39 seconds, and Emily was riding for Hillcrest High School. In fifth place, Rebecca Foley and Integrity's Zintello. They were clear in a time of 67.52 seconds, and Rebecca rides for the St. Peter's Centaurs. And our sixth and final place getter, Amelia Southworth and Lady Marmalade. Amelia was clear in 68.53 seconds, and Amelia rides for the St. Paul's Bumblebees. So let's give them all a round of applause as we send them off on their victory lap. Your winner of the 80 to 90 centimetre hack class, Charlotte Bodie, followed by Helena Jones, Kendra Rogers, Emily Broughton, Rebecca Foley and Amelia Southworth. Okay, we're ahead anyway, so we'll say 10:30. So we'll move on in the next 10 minutes to the second round for the hacks 80 to 90 centimetre class. So we'll look to start that class at around 10:30. So we're running a little ahead of schedule, but for the second round of the 80 to 90, most of these riders will be already warmed up. So we'll start in the next 10 minutes at around 10:30. Right, so we're all set here in the main arena for the second round of the hack 80 to 90 centimetre class. And for those of you who are joining us via the live stream, courtesy of skysportnext, this is day 2 of the North Island Interschools Show Jumping Series Final for 2021. The St Peter's Equestrian Academy runs 6 competitions throughout the year, 3 show jumping series and 3 dressage series, and both of these series culminate in a championship final at the end of the year. Sadly, due to COVID-19, we weren't able to run this series final last year, but we're thrilled to be able to bring it to you this weekend. We had a great successful day with the ponies competing yesterday, some really nice combinations, and halfway through the day almost with the hacks today. The weather has been very kind to us. It's a stunning day here at the St Peter's Equestrian Academy. And we're all set now for the second round of the hack 80 to 90 centimetre class. This is one of the bigger classes today with 19 combinations starting in the class. So ready for the first rider, who will be Emily Broughton with El Novio. And we saw Emily in the earlier class, did a lovely clear round and finished in 4th place. Time allowed 98 seconds. Well, a rail comes down at the first part of that double at 4A. Thank you very much to our rail steward over there, putting that rail back in place. So it's a 4-fault round for Emily Broughton and El Novio. Their time 70.22 seconds. Our next rider out on course, Helena Jones with Daydream Snowbreeze. Helena riding for the combined team of Katikati College Green, Tekawhata and Tekura. Well, a quick time, 63.91 seconds, but 2 rails down means it's an 8-fault round for Helena Jones and Daydream Snowbreeze. So just wait for fences 3 and 8B to be put back up, and then we'll ring the bell for our next combination. Charlotte Schweitzer with Good View Sacred, riding for the combined team of Southall Stars and John Paul Collegiate Black. Well, a very nice ride there from Charlotte Schweitzer and Good View Sacred. Just an unlucky rail down in the double at 8B. So 4 faults, time of 81.37 seconds, 81.37 and 4 faults. Just a reminder, riders, that this second round of yours gets judged as well on equitation. The bell goes for number 3 in the draw. This is Ella Jaffers with Toscana, and she rides for the St. Peter's Griffins. Ella was clear in her first round this morning. Just missed being on the leaderboard. Wasn't quite quick enough in that A2 competition. Toscana, a 10-year-old thoroughbred gelding by Fully Fledged out of Bass Normandale. And this is a new ride for Ella this season. But as I said, they went well this morning, did a lovely clear. Well, what a shame that 8B coming down for the 3rd time in this class. So it's 4 faults as well for Ella Jaffers and Toscana. And their time was 72.81 seconds. 72.81 and 4 faults. Next on course is Charlotte Bodie with the Firestarter, riding for the combined team of the St. Peter's Minotaurs and St. Paul's Gold. And Charlotte was the winner of the first class earlier on. Well, unfortunately, an elimination at fence number 2 for Charlotte Bodie and the fire starter. Charlotte, you'll just need to get checked out by the medic, please, once you've sorted your horse out. We go now to Charlotte Krofsky, riding Dancers with Wolves for the St. Peter's Dragons. And Charlotte also had a lovely clear in her first round, just wasn't quite quick enough to make it onto our leaderboard. This class is 1 round with an instant jump off if the rider goes clear. So nobody has gone through yet to the jump off round. Just waiting for that fence. Once that fence is set, that's the bell now. Charlotte Krofsky and Dancers with Wolves for the St. Peter's Dragons. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen, our first clear round in this second round of the 80-90 centimetre hack round, Charlotte Krofsky and Dancers with Wolves. So she now has received the bell to proceed with her jump off. Well, a super ride there from young Charlotte Krofsky. Dancers with Wolves, she'll be absolutely stoked with that. A nice clear round in the jump off, time of 44.30 seconds, 44.30. And more importantly, all clear. So that puts her into the lead at the moment. And hopefully this opens the door for more clear rounds as we go to our next rider on course, Harriet Haggett with WP Woodstock riding for the St. Peter's Basilics. Well, WP Woodstock not looking too sure about those wavy planks there, so unfortunately that is an elimination for the third disobedience. So we bid them farewell, Harriet Haggett and WP Woodstock. Our next rider on course is Sarah Crowther, and she rides Cabo Golly for Hillcrest High School. They were clear in their first round this morning. Did a nice steady clear round, and no doubt she'll be looking to repeat that once again. Well, that's two rails down for Sarah Crowther and Cabo Golly. So total of 8 jump faults, time of 64.35 seconds. 64.35 and the 8 faults. Rebecca Foley back on course now with Integrity's Zintello. Rebecca rides for the St. Peter's Centaurs. And she gave us a lovely clear in her first round and finished in 5th place. Well, she started off beautifully, but had a couple of rails towards the end, and then, of course, a very uncharacteristic stop at the last. So a total of 12 jump faults for Rebecca Foley and Integrity Zintello, and their time to complete 94 seconds flat. We're up to number 9 in the draw, and over the first fence, Shelby Carey and Red Stag. Shelby riding for the Sacred Heart Hamilton team. All clear in the first round for Shelby Carey and Red Stag, 80.96. So no jumping faults, no time faults, and off she goes now for her jump off. Well, Shelby Carey and Red Stag produce another lovely clear round, stopping the clock at 40.13 seconds, beg your pardon, 40.13 seconds. So new leader in the competition. And she's just a fair bit quicker than Charlotte Krofsky's time of 44.30 seconds. So Shelby Carey sitting in the lead with Charlotte down to second. And next to go is Dylan McLaren with Dangerous. We saw Dylan first out, or in the first class out this morning, the 60 to 70 centimetre class. He did a very nice clear round to finish in 6th place in that class. Well, that's a pity for Dylan and Dangerous. Third disobedience there. So we hear that bell go for them and bid them farewell. We'll hopefully see them back in our next Interschools show jumping series. But we go now to Jasmine Rhea and Rocky, number 11 in the draw. And Jasmine rides for the Hamilton Girls High School black team. Well, she's going to kick herself for having that first fence down. The rest of it was lovely. Jasmine Rhea and Rocky finished their round on 4 faults and a time of 71.44 seconds. 71.44 and 4 faults. We welcome back Daniel Garland with Incognito, riding for the combined team of Cambridge Middle School White Team and Morrinsville Intermediate, Hamilton Boys High School and Cambridge High School. Daniel's from Te Wamutu and goes to Hamilton Boys High School. Lives on a dairy and beef farm on the slopes of Mount Parongia. And he says he's trying to make the most of having the opportunity to ride this very experienced horse, Incognito. Well, Daniel just has one down in the double at 8B, so finishing with 4 faults, time of 69.50 seconds, 69.50, and 4 jump faults. Kendra Rogers back out on course with One Cool Dude, 21-year-old thoroughbred gelding by Kashani out of Fille de Fashion, bred by the Hobson family, owned by Danielle Wheeler. And we saw Kendra in the lineup in the earlier class, where she finished in 3rd place. She's riding for the Cambridge High School Navy team. Nicely done, Kendra Rogers. All clear, time of 66.28, so the bell goes now for her jump off. Well, a super time there, 34.35, so shaved almost 6 seconds off our leading time, but 1 rail down in the double. What a shame. Kendra Rogers and One Cool Dude, a great effort for this combination, and certainly pops them on the leaderboard into 3rd place. So another 5 combinations to go. And this is Arlo Davies on course with Mystics Eva Luna. Okay then. Sorry, Arlo, you started before your bell. So an unfortunate elimination there for starting the round before the bell. So we're down to 4 combinations. And at this stage, 3 who have gone through to the jump off. Shelby Carey and Red Stag sitting in the lead with their jump off time of 40.13 seconds. And Charlotte Krofsky sitting in second place, clear in 44.30. We had the quickest jump-off time posted by Kendra Rogers, 34.35, so we know the time can be done. Kendra, unfortunately, just had one down in her jump-off. Otherwise, that would have put her into the lead. But we go now to our next combination and welcome Olivia Watson with Mangaroa Tahi. And Olivia rides for the Sacred Heart Hamilton team. Mangaroa Tahi is a 10-year-old thoroughbred gelding by Guillotine, out of No Fibs. Two rails down in the jump-off for Olivia Watson and Mangaroa Tahi. An 8-fault round, time of 50.94 seconds, 50.94 and 8 faults. Jade Maloney heading round past the judges towards the start, and she rides Stella for the Whakatane Gold team. Jade was clear in the first round, so hopefully she'll produce another lovely clear and join our riders on the leaderboard who've gone through to the jump-off. Just 4 combinations so far that have gone through to the jump-off. And of course, once again, we'll have mounted prize presentation for individual placings. Well, 3 and 8A, that double catching quite a few of the riders out today. So an 8-fault round for Jade Maloney and Stella, and their time was 70.56 seconds, 70.56, and a total of 8 faults. Next to go is Amelia Southworth with Lady Marmalade. Amelia riding for the St. Paul's Bumblebees. And we saw her in the lineup in the earlier class, the first round of the 80-90 centimetre class, finishing in 6th place with a lovely clear. Well, 2 rails down for Amelia, and so she finishes with the 8 faults, time of 44.50 seconds. So on our leaderboard, that pops her into 4th place unofficially. So 2 clear rounds, 1 on 4 faults, 2 on 8 faults from the jump off. So 5 combinations who've made it through to the jump off. We'd love 1 more to fill out our top 6 placings. And this is our final rider on course now, Helena Jones, riding for Matamata Intermediate and Matamata College, as well as Katikati College, with the Cruisy Dude, a 9-year-old Appaloosa cross gelding. Helena finished in 2nd place in the first round this morning. One rail down, unfortunately, for Helena Jones and the Cruisy Dude. Their time 67.41 seconds and 4 faults. So that concludes the second round of the 80-90 centimetre hack class. We'll just get the official confirmation of those placings, and bring those to you very shortly. And we'll have the riders come back in for prize presentation. And reminder, riders, that you do need to wear your face masks when you come in for the prize presentation. And we'll also announce the overall champion series winner, and we'll bring you the equitation results as well. So we'll have those very shortly. So those official placings for round 2 of the hack 80 to 90 centimetre class. The winner of the class, Shelby Kerry and Red Stag, who were clear in the jump off with the quickest time of 40.13 seconds, or quickest clear round time, I should say. In second place, Charlotte Krofsky, Dancers with Wolves, also clear in the jump off with a time of 44.30 seconds. In third place, Kendra Rogers and One Cool Dude had the quickest jump off time, but unfortunately one rail down for 4 faults. In fourth place on 8 faults in the jump off, Amelia Southworth and Lady Marmalade. They had 8 faults in a time of 44.50 seconds. In fifth place, Olivia Watson and Mangaroa Tahi also had 8 faults in the jump off, time of 50.94 seconds. And our 6th place getter, the quickest 4-faulter from the first round, was Helena Jones and the Cruisy Dude, who finished in a time of 67.41 seconds. So those placings once again, our first place getter, Shelby Kerry and Red Stag. Charlotte Krofsky, Dancers with Wolves in second. Shelby riding for Sacred Heart Hamilton, and Charlotte riding for the St. Peter's Dragons. In third place, Kendra Rogers and One Cool Dude riding for the Cambridge High School Navy team. In fourth place, Amelia Southworth and Lady Marmalade riding for the St. Paul's Bumblebees. Olivia Watson and Mangaroa Tahi in 5th place, riding for Sacred Heart Hamilton. And in 6th place, Helena Jones and the Cruisy Dude, riding for the combined team of Matamata Intermediate, Matamata College and Kati Kati College. So we'll just have a quick chat with our winner. Shelby, congratulations. What a great win for you. Tell us a little bit about your horse and how long you've been together.
I've been riding Stag for about 2 years. I've only owned him for like a year. He's an 11-year-old thoroughbred and he is for sale if anyone is interested.
Oh, good marketing op, straight out on the live stream there. Good girl. Future for you in marketing for sure. And what are your plans? Have you been out and about on the circuit much?
Yeah, we went and did the dressage last weekend and he got a 2nd and a 4th in the prelim test. And the weekend before he did his first show hunter at Taupo and got a 6th in the open hunter.
Oh, that's fantastic. And some very good grounding there as well. The dressage, certainly with the flat work, does help quite a bit. So well done to you. Congratulations. I'm just going to come round here and I'm going to chat to Kendra because it's wonderful to see you back here. I've seen you here over the years competing on ponies and going through all of that, doing really well. And you're back now on a hack who I gather is older than you are, 21 years old, and you're 15, 16 years old? So tell us a little bit about your horse.
So he's owned by Danielle Wheeler, so I'm just very lucky to have the ride on him. He's been a very good eventer in his days, but just carrying me around the lower heights and teaching me the ropes of eventing, and he's doing a very good job.
Oh, I definitely agree with that. And I guess at 21, still a bit of life in the older engine there.
Yes, definitely. He doesn't think he's that old.
Well, that's fantastic to see. It's wonderful to have you back here and wonderful to see you in the lineup. So well done. Give them all a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to send them off on their victory lap. Your winner of the 80-90 centimetre round 2 hacks class, Shelby Carey and Red Stag. Followed by Charlotte Krofsky, Kendra Rogers, Amelia Southworth, where was I up to? Kendra Rogers, Amelia Southworth, Olivia Watson and Helena Jones. And I'll just read out the equitation results as well. These ribbons can be collected from the Academy classroom. In 1st place, Charlotte Schweitzer. In 2nd place, Charlotte Krofsky. In 3rd, Kendra Rogers. In 4th place, Shelby Carey. 5th place, Helena Jones. And 6th place, Emily Broughton. And we just have one more presentation to make as well. The overall hack champion for the 80 to 90 centimetre class. This is the North Island Show Jumping Inter-Schools overall champion, and that goes to Amelia Southworth with Lady Marmalade. So as most of you know, St. Peter's runs a series of show jumping and dressage competitions throughout the year. And the riders who attend these competitions pick up points throughout the series. And these points are all added together, culminating in an overall winner. So in this case, for the 80 to 90 centimetre class, the overall grand champion is Amelia Southworth with Lady Marmalade, riding for the St. Paul's Bumblebees. So congratulations, Amelia, and off you go again. You can go around and do a victory lap. A great result there for Amelia Southworth. And fantastic to have so many of these riders coming back to St. Peter's and so eager to participate in the competition that has been quite disrupted due to COVID-19 last year. Well, that's our first 4 classes finished for day 2 of the North Island Inter-Schools Show Jumping Championship Series final. We're going to take a little bit of a break now and change the course or the height of the course for our next class, the first round of the hack meter 5 class, and we'll bring that to you in the next 20 to 30 minutes. Join us then.